Hello everyone, greetings from Changwon, Republic of Korea. We're at the 2023 Asian Shooting Championship. It's the 15th Asian Shooting Championship. We're at the Changwon International Shooting Range. Outdoors here, the wind is starting to get really strong. I'm hoping it's going to go down a little bit so that the Skeet mixed team athletes can do what they do best with the least amount of, these obstacles that are happening right now. And they definitely are. It's the first day of the Skeet mixed team event. We've gone through the individual competitions. 3 days of the competition are behind us. Today, the first two finals were air rifle happening at the final hall, and if you missed it, they were really exciting. You can go and find them at the ISF official Facebook or YouTube page to see which nation have won the quota. So as you can see, the wind is pretty strong, 20 degrees Celsius. It's not really too cold. It's not really too sunny either. It's not sunny at all, actually. So before the wind started, it was the perfect weather. But now with the wind, it's a little bit tricky. Let's see how the athletes manage this. They've shot in the sun in complete rain. So I guess these guys are going to manage any kind of weather. We have two bronze medal matches, one gold medal match. In the competition, in these three matches, we have Kuwait, Qatar, India, Korea, China, and Japan. You're looking at the Korean team. Both of them were already in the finals and actually did pretty well, winning some medals and quotas. This is Team China. We're waiting for the other two teams that are bronze medalists as well to come out. This is the referee in charge from Korea. The referee goes around with the athletes station to station, and there are two side referees. I don't know if we can see them right now here. They have their red flags and they kind of help out the athletes. The main referees, I'm looking at the athletes, they help out the main referees to make a decision. So it's 3 votes on each of the clay that is being shot outside. Here's the Korean team. Kim Min-soo, silver medalist from 2 days ago. And Yang Koki, this is a Chinese team. Woo Yun-chu and Gao Yin-mei, silver 2 days ago. I almost said yesterday, but yesterday we didn't have seniors finals Olympics events. It's Qatar and Japan fighting in the second bronze medal match. Ready to take their cartridges. I'm not sure. I didn't see if they went through test fire or not. So they might be doing that now before we start. Yeah, that's going to be some test fire. So the athletes in the bronze medal match and the gold medal match, of course, but we are here with the bronze medal match number 1. They're going to be shooting 6 rounds, let's say it like that. On stations number 3, 4, and 5, they're shooting 2 doubles for each of the station, each of the athlete. And then in the end, the combined score of the targets that is higher wins the match. So as we approach the end, it's going to get more and more interesting. In the beginning, it's shooting down these targets. But then as we're coming to round 6, it's almost like they do 2 dances around the stations. So they're going to be in station number 3 twice, and station number 4 twice, and then station number 5 is going to be the last station, and probably the most nerve-wracking one for these 2 teams that are trying to shoot their shot and score a place on the podium at the Asian Championship. Test fire is in order. They usually stand as they would for the normal double, which is first shooting the high house target, then the low house target, and then they usually turn around for the reverse double, where they would be shooting first the low house target, then the high house target, and that's usually when they shoot their shots. So they're shooting into just empty space. They're not shooting at clays when they're doing test fire. The first clay that they shoot is actually when the final starts. Sometimes some shooters don't even shoot in the test fire because they don't feel like they need to. It really depends on how you're feeling, and the individual approach to this sport. So it's going to be Korea and China for bronze medal match number 1. 6 rounds, 6 stations. And we will carefully watch what they're doing, how they're shooting, what's going on. That's the tricky one is up there on the 5th station. The low house target in the reverse double usually sets some disputes, settles them, and moves on. So that's the tricky one. Sometimes funny things happen, and you concentrate too much on the high house one, and on the low house one, and the high house one gets away. It's a funny situation. Okay, the wind is, I'm guessing, super strong. 6 meters per second. I just got the info right there in the left lower corner. From our graphics guy, Seva. And I think we're ready to start. There was something with the microphone, potentially because of the wind, but it's okay now. I think it's going to be all 4 for Kim Min-soo. That's not really surprising. He did win a silver 2 days ago. And with that, a quota place as well. A lot of wind. I'm sure you can hear it as well. I'm trying to kind of guard you from it, but it's not always working out. So far, Korea has 6 hits. Yang Kuki had 2 missed targets. One in the high house, one in the low house. Chu was able to score 4 out of 4. And there's something going on with Gao and Mei. Okay, I think it's there's an airplane going by and she didn't want to get distracted by it. We're just gonna wait it out. That's what happens when you're shooting outdoors. All kinds of things, but you can't really say anything about the wind. You have to just get through it. That's a little bit of a harder part. We can wait for the airplane to pass. And now she's coming on. Shooting her first double, the normal double. To shoot down. There's the high house target and the low house target. Oh, it wasn't an airplane, it was a helicopter. That's why it bothered her so much. Reverse double. It's going to be a hit and a miss, which means Korea is in the lead. One hit after the first station. Still a lot of wind. You're lucky if you get the chance to shoot when it's a break from the wind. Lost the target. Low house one. It went a little bit higher than it usually does from where I'm sitting. Again, a high target from the low house. The wind must be pushing it up. It made Wu lose the target. It's getting really, really strong. In some moments. But Gabine is able to track it down, at least the last two. It's Korea's turn once again. So after each of the stations, they changed the lead who's shooting first. So in the first station number 3, it was Korea and then China. And then in the next one, it's China and Korea. It's going to be changing station to station, just so we don't get confused. Oh, she got that low house one. It was looking like it's getting away. But not from Yang Ko-ki. Shoots all 4. Only one on this station to shoot all 4 down. It's getting colder. It was so sunny today. I was really hoping for a good weather for the athletes. But what can you do? At least it's not raining. And let's not call it though. 12-12 right now. The two teams are tied. And they're moving on. Station number 5. The third station to shoot from. It was a tight battle in qualification. All of these teams had additional shoot-offs after the qualification. They had to decide who is going into which medal match. Bronze medal match 1, 2, gold medal match. And it was in the end all decided through shoot-offs. But I think Kuwait was in from the beginning. They had a great score, and they do have Abdullah al-Rashidi, an absolute gem of skeet shooting. Korea's at 18. Oh, that's going to be both down. Lost targets. Now Gao Jinmei needs all 4 to her down to keep tied with Korea. Reverse double and the tricky one. Let's see. She finds it. She gets a great applause for this one. 18 each. As you can see on the board. Back to station number 3. First station that the athletes are shooting from in the finals. Another 2 doubles to do. So they've gone through 1 round of these 3 stations. They're going to do 1 more round before the big decision of the bronze medal. The Chinese supporters are cheering on, as that was 4 out of 4 for Wu. Except for Gao. Those were looking like they were flying really far and high. Not a problem for Gao, looks like it. This year she won a silver medal at Larnaca at the World Cup. Must have been sunnier over there. Maybe a little bit of a less breeze. The shooting range over there is also kind of hidden between the mountains. You'd think that it might be a little bit, maybe it is a little bit of a nicer weather here. We don't know. I don't know what I'm comparing it to. All down for Kim as well. Still to keep the score, because everybody shot all 4 that they had. Yang has to do the same to keep the tie. It's going to be a miss on that high house target, which means that there's 1 hit of a difference between Korea and China, and China is leading with 26 hits so far. Station number 4, or the middle one, as I like to call it. Usually in the individual competition, they're shooting only 1 double in this station. And when they come to the mixed competition, they're shooting the normal and the reverse double. It can be tricky sometimes. That high house target really got lost for Kim. Yang to the rescue. Oh no. Misses 1 as well. again, one more. The further down we go, the more advantage they're giving to the Chinese team. Oh. They're a little behind. Korea has 30 hits so far. China has 27 and 6 more targets to go, 28 and 4 more targets to go, which means with all 4 from Gao, it could be a 2-hit of an advantage before the last station, which is not the worst. Could be helpful. $30-30 now, and 2 more targets to go for China. Reverse double, and she shoots them both down. Gets a big applause from the stand. They know what this means. 2 points of a difference before the last station. That's a nice advantage that got built up, I think, just in the last 2 stations. China's not giving up, not just yet. But unfortunately, those were 2 missed targets for Wu. The 20-year-old couldn't endure the pressure. Gao downs them down, both of them in the normal double. $37 and a nice score for China. But also an opportunity for Korea here. No room for mistake. That's gonna be 2. The pressure took over. The pressure took over Kim. That got them to lose the bronze medal. Now Yang Ko-ki, she can just wrap it up, but from where we're seeing, the math is just not letting it happen. It's gonna be 35-37 in favor of China. Nevertheless, Aswu had that hiccup there, the last 2 targets that they shot and missed. It did not affect them in the end, and they were able to finish with the bronze medal. So it's a bronze for China. Wu Yunshu and Gao Yinmei. They were beat number 5, which means they were 5th in qualification. Korea was a little better. That's why they were shooting first on at the beginning of the final. But then, hey, 2 hits are a difference. And we're gonna get back with bronze medal match number 2. It's got that over here on the testing shots. And they are shooting with Japan. So after the qualification for the bronze medal match number 1, it's a battle between the 3rd and the 5th place. And bronze medal match number 2. Battle between the 4th and the 6th. place Japanese athletes were 6th. Qatar there was in the 4th place, and of course the 1st and the 2nd place battle with each other. It looks like it's going to be Kuwait and India. So stay tuned for the gold medal match as well. The 35-year-old Hiroki Kawa has a bronze medal match from the mixed team event in Doha 2019 at the Asian Championship. So he knows how to go and get it. And last but not the least, to try some test fire, Rika Orihara from Japan, 26. She hasn't had a medal just yet. She has been shooting though and competing, I would say, since 2016, 17. Started showing up on these ISSA competitions. Her best score so far was being 13 here in Changwon when it was the World Championship. But other than that, no medals so far. Clean slate in the start. And here it is. Rashid Saleh Al-Adba, winner of the Asian Championships, or as I like to say, Asian champion of this year. 36-year-old. Shooting together with Reem Al-Shashani, a 28-year-old. Together, they actually won a bronze medal at the World Cup in New Delhi in the mixed team event 2 years ago. Coming for another bronze medal. Lost the high house target. 2 missed targets so far in the Qatari team. Already 1 miss in the Japanese team as well. Looks like it's going to be another one. 2 hits for Ikawa. Been shooting for a long time, already showing up around 2011. He was 66th at the World Cup that he was in. Rika. It's 1 hit of an advantage for Qatar, as you can see here. 6-5 after the first round. Now Team Japan is starting up first. And so Ikawa started at least 12 years ago. He was 27th in Tokyo. And here comes the sun. Do 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 do. Okay. It's going to be a little bit easier now, hopefully, for the athletes. A sun to warm them up a bit and a little less wind. It's going to be a hit and a miss, meaning, again, they've had 3 missed targets in this round. So out of the total 16 they could have had so far, they've got 10. Three hits for Alatba. Won the bronze medal at the World Championship last year in Osijek. And so far, his teammate Reem has been super helpful. She's had only 1 miss. It's time for a reverse double for her. She finds them both in the sky, shoots them down. The only one with a perfect score in this round. 13-10. Qatar is leading. It's going to be 1 miss for Alatba. The 28-year-old Reem. I think she lost 1 target. She's also been shooting for quite some time. She's been showing up since 2011. She's shooting. She was 9th in Belgrade at the World Championship for juniors. Back to Japan. Let's see if they can salvage the situation a bit. Still a little windy. The one that likes to get away got away. When they come to the station, they have 30 seconds to do the 2 doubles. So it starts off, they call the target, shoot them down for the normal double, turn their stand for the reverse double, and they have to be able to call it. Usually they wait for the last 3 seconds or something like that. Still a 3 hit of a difference. They have to be careful not to step over the line of that time. But after that much shooting their whole life, it can get pretty automatic unless, well, everything goes down the drain when you come to the finals. Can Japan get back on track? 3 hits of a difference. 3 more rounds to go. is not helping out in this situation for Japan. That's why Rika hits both of them down in the normal double. Let's see the reverse one. The high house target got away. Time for Kata. They have a nice chance to get really ahead. Interestingly, Rashid Aladba loses 2 targets. But they can keep their 3-hit advantage. Landing on Reem. She hits them all down. So far, so good. 2 more targets in the reverse double. She finds them both in the sky. Holds the 3-hit difference as they approached station number 4. 25-22. Looks like the target was broken. It flew out broken. Let's try that once again. Okay. Both are down. He's come back from that double miss he's had in the last round. And magnificently, I can say 4 out of 4 for Aladba. Al-Trashani. Looks like the one that they wanted to make a miss, everybody said, no, 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 that was a hit for sure. And the side referees agreed. Another miss from Japan. Okay, it's going to be a miss and a hit again. Japan is definitely falling behind Qatar. That was a high low house target that she got. Four out of 4 for Rika Orihara. Still going into the last station. 5 hits of a difference. It's going to be a tough thing to get through for Japan. They're shooting first. One lost target again for Ikawa. I think they started to go south in the second round of the 3 stations. have 4 more targets to go. 30 hits so far. Qatar already has 33 hits. That's going to be tough to reach. If even possible. 34 hits and 33 hits from Qatar. That still has 8 targets to go. So only 2 targets will already put them on the podium. Yeah, that's it. Definitely confirmed a bronze medal for Qatar. We're seeing that this is going to happen kind of from the last 2 stations already. But still, Reem has to finish her shooting the normal double and the reverse double. Actually, the 28-year-old had a good final. More than once, she had a 4 out of 4. What? And I think the best score from everybody that you can see here in the final. She only had 2 missed targets in the whole competition here. Once again to see, she is second on the list here and definitely had the best final of the 4. Gladly saying hi to us in the camera, and it's going to be a bronze medal for Qatar team. Rashid Saleh Al-Adba and Reem Al-Sharshani. As we're getting ready for the main event of the mixed team medal matches, it's the gold medal match that is coming out. It's going to be Kuwait and India. Definitely don't go anywhere, because that one's going to be an interesting one, I'm sure. Here they are at Kuwait. Abdullah Al-Rashidi, the 60-year-old, not the 16-year-old. He's a businessman from Kuwait who's won 2 Olympic bronze medals, both in his 50s, actually, proving that you can really trust the process with shooting sport. And Team India, Anat Naruka, the 25-year-old, we've seen him in the final. He was having a strong fight in the final 2 days ago. And that's not Ratore. Here's the jury, the referee. And I think we're ready to start, at least with the test fire. Test fire for Abdullah Al-Rashidi. He's been to 7 Olympics since 1996. He's won 3 world championships and 4 World Cups, as well as 6 Asian championships. So he's a gem of skeet shooting. That's for sure. 60 and still going strong. Look at him in the gold medal match. Going for the top of the podium at the Asian Championship. It's definitely a definition of age being just a number. Done with his test fire. Eman Al-Shama, the 34-year-old. Coming on together, they actually won the bronze medal last year at the Asian Championship in Almaty. Now they're appearing together again, this time in the gold medal match. They've upgraded since last year. Those test fire shots and the reverse double position. Anat Naruka, the 25-year-old. Actually, he's won an individual medal as a bronze from Seoul back in 2015, the ISSF Junior Cup. And who of these super strong athletes haven't been to the ISSF Junior World Cup to win a medal in Seoul? Everybody has to pass there at least once if they were shooting as juniors back then. That's not Ratore. She won this year's World Cup in Almaty, a bronze medal. A little bit of showing of the targets as well. So they don't shoot to the targets unless the competition starts. In the other disciplines, like a air rifle or a pistol, they do shoot into their targets already for sight shots. But this is not what the Skeet or trap shooters, for that matter, get here. They can only shoot blank space, and then the first target that flies out and they aim it, they have to shoot down. It's for real. It's a real one. It's part of the final. Kuwait is going to start first. They were first in qualification. They did not go through shoot off. The only ones that didn't have to because of their score. Two hits and two misses for Abdullah Al-Rashidi. A hit and a miss for Al-Shama as well. Four so far for Kuwait. Not a great start. And yeah, that were two high targets right there. Only the high house target flew away from Naruka. If you haven't seen the Skeet men event, that was 2 days ago. Naruka was really fighting to stay in. And he almost got it in the end. Unfortunately, his beat number was number 6. So he didn't really have the best chance there from everybody else. And now he found himself in the gold medal match in the mixed team event. So definitely more luck today. Whoever loses this match wins the silver medal in the end anyway. So here what you really want to do is get into that gold medal match. Even if you lose, the win is pretty nice. It was 4-7 after the first round, which means India is starting to get ahead. And we'll see how far ahead they can come. Again, 3 hits for Naruka. Etoda is doing well as well. So far, she has hit all of her 8 targets and brought India to a total of 14, which means there's just no way for Kuwait to come close to a tie just now. Not in this round. It's going to be a hit and a miss for Al-Rashidi. Seems like he's shooting just too fast at the target. It kind of doesn't even yet go into a position where he would shoot it. But that's just from my point of view over here. They go nicely down for Al-Shama. She lost the high house target. Flew away. Last station in this first round of those 3. India is definitely ahead. Kuwait has to step up the game if they want to win the gold. Not too happy, Al-Rashidi. He has lost at least 1 target in each of the stations. Maybe after all of these years of shooting, nerves can still get to you. Shama shot 2 down. 2 more to go. Let's see, both go down. Kuwait now has 16 hits. India already has 14 hits and 8 targets to go, which means the advantage is grand for India, especially if they keep on going like this. Four out of 4. Naruka is not struggling in this final, that's for sure. one miss for Attore. And another one is going to be that low house target that gets kind of tricky. So the difference now is 4 hits. 16 for Kuwait, India with 20. And there's 12 more targets to go through for each of the athletes. 24 in total for a team. The maximum amount of hits that a team can get from this point on is 24. 4 hits of a difference. We'll see. Both down for Naruka. Sunny times now for Naruka and for the final stage over here. The wind is a little lighter now. It definitely looks different than when the bronze medal match athletes were shooting their first match. Looks like the Indian team is getting wings and wind in their backs, even though there's no more wind here. But the advantage that they're holding right now is a pretty comfortable one. 4 out of 4, finally for Al Rashidi. For Al Shama. To save the situation a little bit, salvage it, maybe get to a 3 hit of a difference. That wouldn't be too bad. Alright, Kuwait is definitely fighting back, but I'm just not sure if they're fighting back enough. 4 hits of a difference. 2 more stations to go. So far, India is definitely in favor. Kuwait first to shoot. That was 7 hits in a row for Al Rashidi. Last one was a miss. Chama. She won a bronze medal at the Asian Championship in Abu Dhabi in 2016. 7 years ago. Kuwait has 30 hits. India has 27 and 80 targets to go. 1 miss from Naruka. But he hits them both in the reverse double. Comes back on track right there. He's had 3 missed targets so far, and so has Rathore. So it's not a surprise that they're ahead. And with 2 hits here, they're still ahead for 4 targets coming on to the last station with an advantage of 4 hits. And only 4 targets left. India is first to shoot. And, potentially we're going to know after their round if they go over 38. The win is theirs. They're 36, now they're at 38. And if Ratota shoots down a target now, it's a gold for India. And she does both of them. No pressure there for her. The high house target did fly a bit low, but she found it. Missed the last 2 now that the pressure was completely off. Looks like the concentration fell away as well. Well, it was a good round for her as well. But I'm just going to mention once again from Qatar Reem Al Sharshani. She had the best round of everybody today in the mixed team events. I think she only had 2 missed targets. And this is going to be the last 2 doubles that we're going to see today, with a gold medal already confirmed for India. And that's it. That's it for the mixed team event of the 15th Asian Shooting Championship here in Changwon, Korea. The gold medal goes to Ananjit Singh Naruka and Darsha Retore. Finally, it paid off for Naruka. Really, that fight and that final was just a lot. Abdul Al Rashidi, the absolute gem of this sport, with the silver medal alongside with his teammate Eman Al Shama, 34-year-old. Together, they won the bronze medal at the Asian Championship in Almaty last year. This year, they win the silver. They've definitely gone 1 step up. We'll see about next year as well. 2 bronze medal matches are done, a gold medal match, and now these 8, there's 8 of them are going to come to the podium all together to show up and, celebrate the medals that they've won today at this wonderful championship. I'm so glad the sun is out and they're not freezing over there. It's a bronze for Qatar, for China, silver for Kuwait, and a gold for India. Thank you once again for following and watching this Asian Championship. And don't forget to come back yet again tomorrow. You can see all the schedule at the official ISSF page, when it's happening, what's happening, and see you tomorrow watching this beautiful sport with us once again. Thank you and goodbye.